Now, the title of this should really be Targeting Objects with CSS on a Page, but who would know what I mean by targeting objects? When we have links, H1 tags, different things on a page that you want to do different things to than the CSS, it's called a complex CSS selector. But I think what I'm going to do here will show you what I'm talking about. If we have H1 tags or any tag or any class or any ID that we have on the same page, but we want it to do different things or have different appearances, well, here is how you get it done. So let's move this out of the way. And here we have this page. We have our links here on the left, links on the right. We have an H1 tag here, and we're going to make some more H1 tags. Let's apply an heading 1 tag to this, and we have an H1 tag I'm going to apply down here in the footer. So of course, the H1 up here is very ugly, so let's address that first. Let's make all of our H1s look somewhat better. So I can do that by just going into my CSS style sheet, and let's see. Here I have created an empty CSS rule for my H1 tag, and I'm just going to change the color. I'll just say the color of this is, let's choose a color. Let's make it red. Do that. Click over here, and you can see that all of my H1s now turn red. But what if I want one H1 to do this, one H1 to do that, one H1 to do something else? You can see that this H1 at the top is apparently in my header. The one at the bottom is apparently in the footer, and this one in the middle in the gray box is in a div class box called content. So if we want our H1s looking differently all over the page, here's what we do. I'm going to go down here. I'm just going to copy this. Let's copy this, paste it, and we'll paste it again. And to make this happen, we kind of have to dial in who we're talking to. And I kind of say it's like calling Domino's in New York, Domino's Los Angeles, Domino's Miami. You have to kind of give each one its own little area code. So for this first H1, it's a class. I'll start out with a period, and that class is called header. And I just say header space or header space H1, and that dials us in to that area. So I'll use a full hexadecimal value here. How about, let's do this green 00FF00. Click over here. That's the only one that changes. This one here, this dial in content. Oh, first we have to give it the class name. Content. Space H1. Let's make this one blue. That would be OOOOFF. Click over here. Ding. There we go. We're dialing it in. And let's do the footer. Dot FOOTER space footer. And we'll give that some other color. A little trick. If I get rid of the colon, type it back in, then Dreamweaver gives me this color indicator. I'll make this like, oh gosh, some off color. I don't even know the hexadecimal value. And there we go. Footer H1. So it's doing this one. Okay, whatever. So, but you have the concept down. Color, let's make that red. FFOOOO. Click over here. There you go. Red, blue, green. So you can see we have our header, and all we do is the name of the class, and then the tag. Name the class, and then the tag. Now for our links, it's a bit more complex, because we have the A tag, the A visited tag, the hover tag, the active tag, and so that comes down to a whole lot of copying and pasting. Now we do have a snippet for this, and I could use my snippet. It's up to you. I'm just going to copy it. And let's take a peek at our CSS to see what those green boxes are called. The one is called left bar, the other is called right bar. Left bar, right bar. Notice we have a capital B. That's something that you have to pay attention to. So we have these links up here. I'm just going to copy this group up here. Come down, and we'll paste it. And now we'll go up to our first group of links. I'll put in a period left bar. And once I get that far, I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to paste it in for each one. Paste there. Paste there, paste all four. So now I can talk to it separately, and I'm going to come down here and paste that again, and we will change the class name to right bar. Copy that, and paste here. Put in a space so that everything works okay. Paste in here, space. Paste here, space. And finally paste our last link attribute like that. And let's just change the link color on the right bar to blue. RGB, that's be 1, 2, 3, 4, FF. And let's go up. And we could change the other attributes too, but I'm not going to. And let's just make these green. Nah, green on green wouldn't look so good. Well, let's do this trick. Let's go back, get rid of the colon, put it back in so we can get some different options. Put our colon back in, go back to color. I'll make them brown. So now if I go into design mode, we have different H1 tag colors. And then we have colors on the left for our links, different colors for our links on the right. And it all comes from targeting the selector. It's just like dialing an area code. And we created those area codes. Here they are. The class name where our anchor tag is. And this way we don't have everything on the page being controlled by one rule.